No limit in the sky that I won't fly for ya. No man of tears in my eyes that I won't cry for ya. Oh no. With every breath that I take, I want you to share that air with me. There's no promise that I won't keep. I'll climb a mountain that's none too steep.
There are shouters and murmurers, loan sharks and burglars. Who's good or bad, who's to say? Some are lost, some are searchers, some are givers, some are earners. But why did they all end up that way? Is it nature at play or is it nurture? Is the teacher to blame or is the learner? I'm all at sea, I'm no authority on anything but me. I couldn't tell you why I am who I've become, but I can tell you the parts that make me up, and you can calculate the sum. I'll impart to you what I believe would be the recipe for me. Water. First things first, you need a great deal of water to make me. 60 liters is roughly what you need. It accounts for 65% of my being. And cells. My body's composed of trillions and trillions of cells, performing an assortment of missions, and it's important to mention that they house my DNA, which makes me myself. There's an ebb and a flow, I grow, then I see changes. There are rewrites, losses, gains and rearrangements. It's all much more uncertain than I thought it would be. Who knew there'd be so many ways to be me? Stories, audience or presenter, add scores of stories over time. A slew of silly videos I shared online, and journals full of narratives I wrote at age 9. And still, I continue to write because I have more dreams to fulfill. Tales I hope to tell when I was younger, ideas that I haven't made yet, but I will. I'll find my way with my will. There's an ebb and a flow, I grow, then I make changes. There are rewrites, losses, gains and rearrangements. I'm so much more uncertain than I thought I would be. Who knew there'd be so many ways to be me? Eggs. You may laugh and that's great. Your smiles are what make my day. My self-worth's fragile like an egg. When it breaks, it's tough to put together again. And salt, a pinch of salt in my wounds when my friends have had enough of me. It doesn't help that I'm lacking subtlety. When I drop instead, I crave their company. Alone, it's hard to console myself when I feel so alone. I feel like I disappear if I don't shout I'm here, if I don't make my presence known. And if people see me here and from my face unclear, can I help them to see me better? I know I can't foresee the weather, so will they accept me now or ever? Who knows? I hope so, but I'm good enough. Whenever I face, I can rest assured that better days await. The path to happiness isn't a race. I'll let my heart beat at its own pace. Sunshine, happy and bright, it nurtures the earth with its light. Its beaming smile helps buds to flower. I'll take a dash of that for when friends feel sour. And rainbows, a light shines through, and every hue is all on display. Save a pinch of that for a rainy day, and use it when the storm clouds go away. There's a ebb and a flow, I grow, so I make changes. There are relights and losses, gains and rearrangements. I'm so much more uncertain than I thought I would be, but I can see there's no wrong way to be me. Now I see there's no wrong way to be me. And I know putting this recipe to paper is unwise. All of the ingredients are changing all the time. I know putting this recipe to paper is unwise. All of the ingredients are changing all the time. Changing all the time, they're changing all the time. Changing all the time, I'm changing all the time.
Blocked out the sun and took for granted how it glows. Hiding in shadows where you always try to be. I see a drop of light, it's shining down on me. I get lost and so confused in the sparkle of a dream. And down my cheek a star is running like a tear. I hear the resonating sound we have to know. And like a tidal wave it crashes into me. Painted any color, but you cannot erase your past. But you still can paint your future, it's bound to happen sooner. So let it paint your smile. Burning with a strong desire, light 'em up like you're on fire. Illuminate the shadows of your worst nights. Hand to hand and heart to heart, we're shining brighter than a star. Now I'll light up the sky with you. How deep can all this darkness go into the night? And can I find it if I jump and take a dive? Got no direction, what we got is you and me. Combine our strength and we can break out of this maze. Look left and then look right, we find ourselves back at the start. Surely we can find a way out, and if I get any say now, you'll find me and I will find you. Burning with a strong desire, light 'em up like you're on fire. Illuminate the shadows of your worst nights. Hand to hand and heart to heart, we're shining brighter than a star. Now I'll light up the sky with you. I can see you and I can feel you, and in a dream I'll take